Alright, hello everyone, it's Team Rocket Plays here with another episode on our Let's Play Minecraft Together series on my channel. And if you guys see behind me, guys, yeah, I've been quite busy. I started doing this path like I mentioned in the last episode. And yeah, I just want to show it off. So this is just something that we could do as we go. And working on this, it actually took quite a while, guys. It took a little bit longer than I expected, but I think it came out really nice. I'm really happy with this. So I ended up going back and creating a couple more trees, I believe, custom trees that is. And then yeah, it looks really nice, guys. So I just added like a bunch of them, combined them, and look at this path. So I just used the path blocks. I use a bunch of this pot soil so it can seem like it's actually like the leaves that are falling, right? So it's like fertilized and everything, so the leaves, and it just looks really nice. I really like how this looks. And then I just added some vines to make it look like it's been actually here for a while, you know. And if you're coming in here, it just looks amazing. I added here these, like I mentioned, I think on the last episode. I remember if I showed that in the last episode. So it just means that it's like mud. This kind of looks like mud to me. So yeah, it looks like it's mud, and then this is like hardened mud, and then yeah, this is a little bit more dry. And overall, guys, I really like it. And before I had torches, but then I forgot we had these now, so it just looks amazing with these, adding them here and there. And then I added a bunch of details, like adding some of the mushrooms here and there, since we are going to use a lot of mushrooms in this area. I thought this was like really cool to introduce them here. So yeah, it looks really nice. And then I just added some small details by adding some cobwebs here and there, as well as some, where are they, some beehives. That looks like a beehive over there. Like, to me, that kind of signifies a beehive. So I have them here and there in different areas. Yeah, I got like a couple there. I don't want to add too many because obviously it's gonna take away from the effect, but it just means that this is like a thriving area. And yeah, it looks really nice. Something that I need to come back and do is place some string on some of these, that way they're not like all the way down, because if all of them are down, I don't know, it takes a little bit from the actual scenery. So if we block some of these from going all the way down, it adds a little bit more like, I don't know, like a little bit more custom feel to it. And then yeah, it looks beautiful, guys. So overall, I'm really happy with this. So this is how we're gonna make our area over here that we're gonna work on today. And yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little preview, and then as well as some stones. So I have the buttons as stones, so just adding here some here and there, it really stands out. And then as well as some of these, which is basically stone, which are rocks. So I added a couple here and there just to make it seem like there's like rocks as well. And another thing that I added was these over here that I was just like working with, just testing out like some magic. And yeah, so these are like magic blocks or like crystals or something. Oh, we can use glass for that, right? Oh, that's something I didn't think about. Instead of using these like the glazed terracotta, we could actually use glass to make it seem like some crystals, which is gonna be really cool, because that's like where the magic comes from, right? So I think that that's what I'm gonna end up doing. So I'm glad that I came through here. Yeah, and we're just walking over here, and then we're gonna come across the first path that we did, which is really nice. And yeah, guys, I really like this. And then I just came back and added some of this concrete powder, just to make it seem like, just give it a little bit more detail, right? Just a little extra. But overall, guys, it looks really nice. And as I was working on this area, I kind of went over here and got an idea of what I want to do in this area. So like overall, guys, it's nothing but ideas. So that's the good thing. Alright, guys, so this is gonna be the area that we're gonna be working on. And yeah, so I came up here and I just terraformed the area a little bit, because in this episode we're gonna be working on the bridge connecting this land to our God Tree island. Still don't know what I'm gonna do or how I'm gonna do it, so I'm probably just gonna start it off and then show it on camera. But what I do know is this area over here, guys. So over here I gathered some materials, which actually took quite a while. I think the white concrete is what took the longest, and then also got some red mushrooms and then some brown mushrooms, which is what we're gonna be doing, because we're gonna be using these as homes, guys. We're gonna make mushrooms as homes, so that's something that we're gonna be using. And I went into creative, guys, and we're gonna be using the schematics to actually make the homes, because I went over there in creative and started working on them, and then yeah, we're just gonna use the schematic to place them just like we did with the trees. The reason I do that is just to make it a little bit easier, and that way we can go a little bit more into detail, and it's just gonna take less time than doing it in survival, because yeah, like testing and trial, it's just, yeah, it takes too long. So I did this like that. So now I did different size homes, but the main one, we're gonna do it right here, which is gonna be the biggest one. So I kind of need to get an idea of how I want to do it. So let me get started, guys. Let me get everything ready, like if I need to terraform the area more, take some more stuff out. So let me get ready, and yeah, we can get started. There we go, guys. So I think it came out great. I really like this one. I really like how it looks, and I kind of wanted to make it big enough where we could actually fit a small, like, bed, at least, you know, like a small house or like small room. And you get a mushroom. Yeah, so I think it came out good overall. So the tricky part about working with these right here, it's gonna be this. So if I remove these right here, oh wow, it's not, what? That's so weird. How come it's not like messing with it? Does it not mess with it? It doesn't. What? That's so weird. I mean, it's good. Like, I'm glad that it doesn't mess with it. And what I'm talking about, if you guys don't know what I'm saying, is in creative mode, when I was working on this, every time a block would touch this, it would make it into a different like texture on the side that it was touching. So it would take away, for example, on the red mushroom, it would take away this red like area with the white spot, so it would just make it into these mushroom, like, weird looking texture. So it did take that away. Oh, that's really cool. So now I don't have to mess with it, because in the inside it was gonna be since I was using dirt to kind of like mess with it, like to add some of these blocks, it was actually touching the block, so I thought it was gonna be all like different like colors, you know what I mean, into here, because not everything was touching the dirt block. So oh, I'm really glad that that doesn't do it here. And yeah, so let me just work with this little area a little bit. I kind of want to leave this little mountain right here, but the thing is that I do need to remove all this stone and make it all into dirt, that way it doesn't stand out. So maybe if I could just go like this and just cover it, I think that would work just fine. So I think this is perfect right there. Yeah, so wow, I'm really glad that that's not a thing, and for some reason I can't pick up those. But yeah, guys, I'm really glad. I really like it. Other than like mobs spawning on here, I think it'll be fine lighting wise, because yeah, I don't think it's a transparent block, so even if we do add some lighting around there, I don't think it's gonna have any effect to it. But this is a really cool mushroom, guys. So this is the biggest mushroom that I have. Like I said, I was gonna use the biggest one here. And if you guys really look at it, it's fairly big. Look at the tree. The tree is really big, guys. Like, it's huge. So just compared to it, you guys can get an idea of how big it is. So at first, I thought that I was gonna do maybe the entrance down here, but I decided to twist the mushroom into like facing this way. So then maybe now we could actually make like door maybe up here. You know what I mean? So oh yeah, it's dark in here, so I'm gonna have to light it up. The thing is, I didn't bring anything to light it up, so I might just make a little door right here that we can come in and out. But yeah, guys, oh, we could also do that, huh? Like two different doors. Maybe this is gonna be like for like storage, and then up here this could be like the actual room, you know what I mean? Oh, that's gonna be a really cool idea, because I want to do different things, right? I don't want it just to keep it the same. So I think this is a really good idea where we have two different doors for it, and it's a little bit on center. We could actually work with that and make it centered, but I think that's fine right there for now. So I'll be working in the inside of these houses later on. I'm probably gonna do that off camera because I honestly have no idea what I want to do, and usually when I'm like not recording, I like to mess with stuff like that. I kind of like the one doorway though. But yeah, guys, it looks really cool. So something that I'm gonna do as well off camera is just work like on the outside, like on terraforming and all that. But overall, guys, I really like it. So I want to build another one up here, because this is gonna be like the pathway, right? Then I kind of wanted like this is gonna be like a general area where it's gonna be open, because this is where it's gonna be like a fork in the road, right? Or like a three-directional way. One way is gonna be over here, and it's gonna meet up with this pathway, which is gonna go down here, I think, and then it's gonna come down here. So let me just use the shovel just to give you guys an idea, and that way myself too. So we're gonna make the pathway like this, and then maybe we could have it facing over here into this like roadway, which is gonna lead to the bridge, and then from the bridge is gonna lead up here like this. Ooh. And then I want to have like another home up here, so I might actually have it like twisting, you know what I mean, like just going back and like sides, that way it's not leading straight to it. And yeah, it's gonna meet up here, so I'm gonna have to do something up here, and I'm probably gonna do the second biggest tree up here, because maybe this is like one of the, like, I don't know, this could be like the main guy, you know what I mean, like the elder. And then up there could be like maybe a wizard, like maybe the one that casts all the different stuff. And yeah, it's gonna be really fun. So I added a few more mushrooms, just a few more. Yeah, guys, so I added a bunch of them. Each of them is gonna be a house, and then throughout I'm just gonna make like smaller ones, just like, you know, like small mushrooms that are like growing up to be like big ones, just like these. And if you guys notice, I have different types. So for example, this one has the top, the brown mushroom with the white concrete, which is supposed to be like the bottom of the mushroom. But if you guys ever seen the stems, guys, they're really hard to get, like especially a bunch of them, because for like every mushroom you get maybe like around 6 blocks. And yeah, that's not enough. You got to go through a lot of mushrooms just to get a whole bunch of them. And then I noticed that the white concrete is actually really close to the stem, although it doesn't have the texture, right? But it's still pretty good, so I really like that. So I just ended up changing that. But I got the brown mushroom roof on different ones here and there. And then I got the stripped oak on some of them, the bases. And yeah, I use that in a few different ones, for example over here. and then over there, and I think that's it. So then I also combine them with the brown roof. I think this is the only one that I did with that, where I combined both of them. So I just want to do different ones, right? It's not good if you do all the same ones. So we got a medium or a large. What I call these are large. This is an extra large, which is the biggest one. By far is like probably twice the size of this one. Not height wise, but just in general. And yeah, we got these two similar. These three are the same size. They're the same one, but just facing different directions. And then I'm on top of one of them, which is the pointy house, which has like a little bit pointier. This one's more like a flat roof, if you guys can see the difference. So this is one right here, and then also mapped out the pathways. So we're gonna start off by going there. It comes into this, which is gonna be like the main building, like the elder. This is where he's gonna live, and then we're just gonna have smaller homes for like different fairies or children of the forest, which is what we're basing this off. And it's starting to get dark. And then we got the pathway that goes into the tree. We got one right there. Then when it goes up here, and it's just one row right here, or road I mean, or path that's going to go up here. There's nothing going to be down here because this is going to be all trees. In the areas where there's no road, it's going to be like a bunch of trees like that. So then it goes up here into one of these, which is kind of weird. I might work on this one. I really don't like how this looks like. I might just make the road over here and it comes and it loops around, because this is a little bit weird to me. I still don't know what I'm gonna do with that. And then it just continues this way, and then it leads into these right here. This one goes down, and then it goes into this one. So overall, guys, it's been coming out really good. I really like it. And now it's just I'm probably gonna work on the bridge a little bit, that we can get that started, and then we're gonna start working on all the trees and adding all the trees and everything, which is what's gonna finish it all off. So it's gonna look pretty cool, guys. I'm excited, although I know it's gonna be a lot of work, but overall I think it's working out and it's coming out great. All right, guys, so let's get started with the bridge. I got an idea of how to do it now. I went into creative, and I just started like just messing with it, and I think I figured out a good way to do it. So it's gonna be 2 blocks right here, and let me just go extend a little bit this way. So it's just gonna be 2 blocks wide. Actually it's gonna be 4, but walkways, it's actually just gonna be 2. So I think I'm gonna go one more, and then I'm gonna have to come down here, and then we're just gonna extend it going right here to the side. And I'm probably gonna have to make that into jump boost. I don't know if that's jump boost or it's this one over here. And I'll be using the campfires and some oak slabs, as well as some spruce and trap doors. So it's gonna be a little bit of everything. And then on the sides right here, we're actually gonna be using the spruce fences, which is gonna go on this block right here. This is like the side, and then the rest is just gonna go on here. So for example, we're gonna start off by doing this, right? And then we could add one right there. Maybe it's just gonna be like broken down, and obviously I'm gonna put it out, guys. I still don't know what's the best way to put it out, because if we use a water bucket, it's actually gonna go everywhere. But we're gonna have one of those right there, and then slowly just gonna be going down. The thing is that these are a little bit on the weird side because they don't completely like line up. Like this gonna take like this block, so ooh. Alright, so that's gonna be annoying. I think I'm gonna place these in the end, and then I'll just figure out what's the best spot for them. Alright, so I ended up changing it because it was going down like too steep, if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna do it like this, and I'm thinking I'm gonna leave it like that. It's gonna go straight, and then it's gonna go back up. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 different layers, and then yeah, it's gonna go straight, then it's gonna go back up. And it looks a little bit big though. That's the only thing I don't like. Alright, guys, I got the bridge done, and I think I'm happy with it. Oh no. I almost died right there. I was scared, guys. Yeah, and I ended up taking a patrol here, but yeah, we got the bad omen. Hopefully they don't come. I don't know how long it takes for it to go away. But yeah, guys, so look at the bridge right here. I like it because it's there, but it's not like it doesn't really stand out a lot, right? And we're partially gonna be covering this with trees because I'm gonna add like a bunch of trees around here, or I still don't know exactly if I'm gonna fill the whole area around this or just right here. So that's something that we could do, but I think I don't know if I should go one more because I think that would be too much, to be honest. So let me just go back up there, and I'll start showing you guys some of the details that I could add. So one of the things that I could be doing, like I said earlier with the campfires, is basically just put them out around here, but I'm gonna need a bucket for that. Alright, so we could just start adding them, and we gotta add them in the bottom half slab. So this is an area where we could actually add one. One is here as well, because we don't really want to make it a lot, because we're not trying to make the whole bridge out of those. We just want like areas where it's like broken down, you know, and it's wearing out. So that's how I want it. And I don't want to get it close to, I was gonna say, to the one next to it. Yeah, I think this is good. And then maybe just a couple right here together, one right here, another one there, and one more right there. So it's just gonna be like spread out, right? We don't want too many together. And then it's probably one here, and then here, and because this, no, not right there, because this is the top half slab. So it's gonna have to be this one, and then we'll go with this one as well, just to put them together like that. And now we could actually add them. So we just go like this, and then just start adding them, and it's just gonna make it look, because if you guys look, it has the actual planks, so it's just gonna make it look like it's worn out. Ooh, and almost that right there. So I do have, oh, I don't need more than one. I don't know why I brought 2 buckets, because in creative I needed 2, but now I guess why. It's a lot easier to do it then. I thought it was gonna be really hard to put out these fires, but you only need 1 bucket for this. And that sound is really loud, so I apologize for that. So there we go, guys. So if you guys notice, something that I'm noticing is just the way that it is. So I kind of want it going sideways like that, not like this one. So if I break this, oh, it's gonna give me the full one, huh? So how did I place these? Did I place these like this? Yeah, like that. Alright, so let me put this out again. There we go, guys. So it does add like this a darker texture, which I think makes it look good. And then yeah, so we're just gonna spread them out like this. I think this is fine. And then another thing that we could do is maybe break some off. For example, this one, we could just take that off. Maybe we could take this one off. And then since this one's broken as well, like it's already breaking off, so anything that we're that's close to this, I think we can break it off. So maybe like this. And then something that we could add there actually is maybe some trap doors, and I think I do have some. So we could just add some trap doors, maybe right there. Although it's not connected, kind of is connected. I'm actually gonna leave some of these that actually have the hole, just so it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, there we go. And then we could add some trap doors here and there, just for a little texture, because if you guys notice, we can actually go up here. There's a trap doors right there, so I'm gonna have to maybe move it, and then just place it in areas where it's not gonna block us from going up. So no, because that's on the bottom side. Alright, so I can't add these here, so I'm gonna have to add one like maybe right there, and then there, and then I guess let's just add one right there. Actually have this one there. No, not right there. Yeah, we could just add one right here, and then probably one right there, so it's just a little bit different. And then something that I want to do is I just want to like make it seem like it's actually going this way, so you know what I mean, like it's broken down and stuff like that. Another thing that we could actually do, and I want the actual details to be shown from over here, maybe break some of these, and breaking these just gonna make it seem like it's really old, you know what I'm saying? So just breaking some of these off is gonna make it stand out a little bit more. So let's check it out and see how this looks like. And where's it at? Yeah, right there. So maybe I could keep that one right there, and then maybe cover one of these and then break another one up there. All right, so yeah, I think that's a little bit better. There we go, guys. It stands out a little bit more. So something that I want to come over here and do as well is I don't want this to be flat, so I kind of want it to look like it's on the older side. So we could actually come over here and maybe add some of these here and there. Yeah, just to add a little bit more texture, if that makes any sense. I'm not gonna have any dirt on me, so I'll probably just have to use the wood. And I really need some scaffolding. It looks good, I like it. So I added some trap doors just to make it seem like they're falling down, you know, they're like hanging off of it, and I really like that. All right, so it's working now. So maybe now we could add the actual fences. And I kind of want to see how this is gonna look, because I don't want to add too much, you know what I'm saying? And I guess something that I could do is just add some and then just have some that are broken, right, or missing. Maybe right there, and then here, as well as there. Maybe right there is like it broke off, so that's why it's hanging. And okay, there we go, guys. I like this, so I don't know if I want to add anything up here. I'll probably add some trap doors, that way nothing can spawn on there. But there we go, guys. This is the bridge. I really like how this looks like. Oh yeah, so we have it falling down right there. This is really dangerous though. Maybe we could just stick to one side and just add these as well. All right, so let's see how that looks like. And this is the first time I've ever built one of these bridges, guys, but I kind of like it. I like how it's looking. It's like really broken down, which is what I wanted. So I think that's gonna be perfect, guys. This came out way better than I expected, to be honest. Like I said, I didn't really have it planned. So I really like it. So whenever we come through here, we're gonna have to come through the right side and try to stick to the right side, because yeah, we could actually fall down. So maybe right here I'm gonna add a spruce trapdoor right there, just to just in case somebody does fall in there. And yeah, so this is a little bit odd though. I don't know if I like that right there, so I think we're gonna keep it like this. There we go. And yeah, guys, so it looks pretty cool. So I'm probably gonna have to break this one down and then add one right there. No, I don't like that. Maybe like that, because it's like broken down more. So this is really cool, guys. I really like this bridge. Maybe I could add a little bit more detail, and one of the things that I was noticing while I was down there is just maybe adding some buttons here and there, just to I don't know, add a little bit more to it. I don't know what this could be, but it's just gonna add like a little bit more detail. And yeah, so it looks better, you know what I mean? And one of the things that I probably need to place is some stairs right here where it connects right here, because I noticed over here that it looks a little bit odd. Let me just place a couple more on this side. All right, guys, there we go. So I got the bridge done, and I really like how this looks, guys. I'm really impressed with it. Like I said, it came out way better than I expected, and it just fits the theme overall, because it has to be like a really old bridge, right? So it has to be worn down, it has to be used by a lot of people over the time. So I really like the new block right here, the campfire. It just adds so much detail because of the actual planks that you guys can see, as well as just the little like the coal that you see at the bottom as well. It just does add a little bit more detail, but I really like it now, guys. So we're able to get across, and yeah, now I just need to terraform that area, and hopefully I could do that in between episodes, and maybe on the next one I'll have a little bit more done, because this actually took a few hours, guys. Just this alone, it took probably like 5 hours to do, just making everything, because obviously I'm not non-stop, right? I take a break here, I'm watching something on YouTube, on TV or something, so I'm on the phone, so I'm not like 100% on it, but it does take a while. So for this, I just need to not record and then just figure out where I could add certain things, certain details. But maybe on the next episode we could actually come up with the inside of one of these houses, or just try to look for something that we could add to this area other than just the rest of the place. But yeah guys, I really like this. Now we have these areas connected, and overall it's really amazing. But I think that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more videos, and I guess I'll just catch you guys on the next one. Team Rocket Plays